Hey y'all, happy freaking Monday. This video is going to come out on Wednesday, but right now it's Monday. So, welcome back to the adventure. So, this past weekend, me and the wife went out to the beach and went fishing. If you've kind of watched any of my other videos, if you haven't, go back and watch them. But if you have, you've known that I kind of put together uh, two, I'd say, budget-ish friendly surf rods, both 12 foot. One is a 4 piece and one is a 3 piece. I was very skeptical about. I've only ever had a 2 piece 12 foot fish rod, surf fishing rod. Um, so in this video, I kind of want to go over my initial impression on the first use and catching fish, because we caught fish on both of them. Uh, there's going to be some clips thrown in throughout this video. Also, gonna show you all my DIY sand spikes that I made color match to the rods, um, just for a little fun. So let's dive right in. First, we'll go over my wife's, which was the 4 piece, the one that I was really skeptical about. Uh, 4 pieces kind of just leaves more room for error, in my opinion. When you're the fittings getting gummed up, especially with salt water, salt creep and stuff. So it's very important. Wash them every time you use them, pull them apart. Um, as far as performance goes, there was a bit of seaweed washing up. So there was times where, there'd be a big old clump of seaweed to get hung on one of your hooks, or one of the weights or whatever as you're reeling in. So it actually got kind of put to the test. It's like fighting a fish. Um, we did fight some fish, no issues whatsoever. So as far as rods go, the performance end of it, I don't think you can really go wrong. I believe I think they were $60 a piece, $65 a piece, somewhere in that area. Um, both both combos together with the braid was $270 shipped to my door. Amazon. So one thing I kind of don't really like about the rod, number one, is plastic reel sheet, but I mean it's stout, it's holding up. So that, and the grip on here kind of gets dirty quick, but it's probably just the light color. I mean, nothing to complain about. It's not a show and shine competition. This is just to go have fun and catch fish on somewhat of a budget. Love the line, 15-pound braid, reaction tackle. Um, had no issues with it. Braid doesn't really hold memory, so they say. And, you see it. I just cut it off and it just wraps right up there just fine. Um, as far as one thing I don't like on the reels themselves, uh, this little clicker right here that makes it go forward and reverse, free spin, I guess. It doesn't have a lot of tension on it to leave it locked in place. That's kind of a bad thing. It's not really in a spot that it's going to get hit, so I'm not too concerned with that. But as time goes on, and I'll do another update video whenever we get some more good use on these. Plan on going back again this weekend, weather permitting. So, like I said, there's both of them. For the price, I don't know, you really can't beat it. I mean, there's cheaper stuff out there. Obviously, we were looking for something that looked nice. My wife really loved this color. I like blue. Some nice fitting reels. We used to use I said it in all my other videos. I used to use the Daiwa BG30s, the old school black and golds. And I used one. It'll be in one of the video clips that I post on here. That sucker is 21 years old, I think. When I first started surf fishing, I bought it. I just had to have it. That's what my uncles were using, so I wanted to stick with what they use. And I paired that up with a 12-foot two-piece Daiwa beef stick. And that is also 21 years old, I believe. And I caught fish on it this weekend. I caught a little jack. We didn't catch very many fish. I think 4, and 3 of them were whiting. You'll see them in the video here in just a little bit. Also, I did a DIY sand spike video because I couldn't find any of my old stuff. I hadn't been surf fishing in years, and I didn't really want to go out and buy them. Although I took 3 rods and only built 2, so I did purchase a Tsunami 27-inch sand spike. This ran me, I think it was $7-ish at Walmart. I like it. It does have the bolt through it, so you don't, you can bury it in there and it'll still hold your rod up pretty high. But definitely go check out my other video on how I made my own. These are 36-inch. There is no bolt, and you'll see in the video that the reels just sit right up on here. No problems. We caught fish on them. They held our rods just fine. And then there's my wife's. Obviously, they color match. That's just kind of what we did. If you like the colors, I will just go ahead and tell you. It was the matte beach glass for hers and the Oasis blue for mine. And that's Rust-Oleum Krylon. I got them at Lowe's, both colors. Definitely go back and check out the video of how I made those. And kind of stay tuned, subscribe, comment on my videos, and let me know what you think about these, or if you think you want me to try to build or put together something different. Budget friendly, of course. Because I'm like most everybody else, broke. So we just try to do what we can to go have fun and don't want to spend a whole lot of money to go have fun. Those rods, no, they're not the cheapest, but $270 I don't think is terrible for some pretty decent quality gear to get you out there and having fun. So with that being said, I'll throw up the videos and enjoy them. Sand spikes I made. Check out the video of DIY sand spike. Brought the old classic out. Rod and reel's over 20 years old, still kicking. That is the Daiwa beef stick, 12 foot with the Daiwa BG30. And then we got my wife's new surf rod. First fish of the day coming in. Nice whiting. Nice whiting caught by the wife. Nice little whiting. Alright, wife caught the first fish. We've been here 20 minutes. And she caught it on clam. For bait, we're using clam, shrimp, and weekly fish bites. Yeah, it was a bit of a slow day at the beach, but we did not come home empty-handed. We had a 14, a 13, and a 12, all whiting, on those brand new Amazon special budget surf rods that I put together. And worked out great with our dance lights that I made, color match the rod. Check out those videos. The budget building and the DIY dance lights videos. Check them out on my channel. Some chicken feed, a little snack for the backyard chickens. And got us some nice sandwich meat.